All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's continue the America campaign for Steam and Steel. Last time we totally crushed the Confederacy. We took 5 out of 5 of their settlements. Somehow they're still alive. I guess they're just scripted in a way where they don't get destroyed until you kill all their generals. But and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish them off. But they don't have a lot of troops left. I'm seeing this tiny little fort here. There's another one here. I have a big army that I have no movement points, so we're gonna have to wait a bit. But we'll take care of that one this way. Oh wow, I didn't repair this. Maybe because I didn't have money, so I didn't prioritize it. Let's increase the taxes. Check public order. Another fort. Another fort. I think I saw another one. Oh yeah. It's not a fort, but it's a huge army, and this is going to be the main target. Here we have the faction heir. We have the president, so that's the faction leader, and that would be really cool. Like, we'll have a final big battle against them, and this looks like a strong army. They have multiple cannons. They have pretty good general. A lot of the units are hidden, so it could have even more cannons. I should really like send someone, maybe a diplomat. Oh yeah, I am recruiting a diplomat right here, so that kind of solves that. But I'm considering finding out sooner. I don't want to wait too long. Okay, so we're right next to it. Wow, yeah, this is a very elite unit, the Army of Northern Virginia. They're actually famous from the Civil War. I think they were the most decorated unit. Oh, and now we can see the whole thing. All right, okay, so good news is they don't have as many cannons as I thought, but the bad news is they do have a lot of these elite infantry units, but we can take care of them. And I have an army kind of close by right here, and I was gonna send these cannons up here to reinforce Abraham Lincoln, but I think instead I'm gonna send them this way. What else can I do? I think I should end my turn. I think I finished everything at the end of the previous video, so let's end the turn, and let's see how the Confederacy reacts. They could do a lot of damage with that army, especially because they have cannons. If they wanted to, they could just go in there and seize multiple cities pretty quickly. But the AI is kind of dumb. I do have it set to be maximally aggressive. It's on like very hard campaign difficulty, but somehow... Oh wow, we built a lot of stuff. I guess because we're earning a lot of money after conquering multiple cities. Oh hell yeah, more cannons. Lay siege to Montreal. It's Boston. Let's move this a little to the south, and let's move this army closer over here. Good. Public order is stable even without this army protecting it. And now we have a full stack. And we have a diplomat. Let's see if the British are open to peace. Wow, they're dumb. They're going to get absolutely destroyed because they're being stubborn. We have a few small British armies over here. I was gonna move this army to the east, but actually we could seize Vancouver End of turn, end of turn. This army, I could auto-resolve this garrison. Should be an easy win. Yep. That leaves one more fort and one more army. Let's go this way. And with this army, I could deal with this. These guys aren't really a threat, but better safe than sorry. Quick auto resolve, execute. Nice siege, that'll keep them trapped. I think it might be a good idea to auto resolve this before they reinforce it. Abraham Lincoln. It's a very strong army. I have so many cannons. Alright, what's going to give us the most money? This one. Wow. Montreal is very profitable. Wow, it's my richest city now. Was it actually this well developed during this time? That's crazy. 8K per turn, and that's with multiple buildings damaged. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's increase taxes. Increasing taxes on everyone. We need it. We're at war with multiple factions. Keep increasing taxes. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, what else? What else? Oh yeah, I was going to explore the Caribbean with my... with what's left of my navy. It's not much left. Okay, so, like I thought, this island hasn't been conquered by the Confederacy, because sometimes they have a habit of doing that. They expand into the Mediterranean. And historically, what's interesting... a lot of southern states had strong interests in expanding here into the tropics because it's like good climate for agriculture, and that was their main source of income through slavery. Wow, huge British Navy right here at the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal hasn't been built yet, so you can't cut across here. You have to go all the way here around Argentina. I think this is called Patagonia. You have to go all the way, all around. Alright, what else could I do? Anything that I'm forgetting to do? I might be forgetting something. Could I keep expanding? No, not enough movement points. Yeah, let's just end the turn. I'm gonna capture that fort pretty soon with that army. Would be interesting if that big Confederate army attacks. They could, I'm not sure if that army could handle them. Okay, they did it. We're fine. So let's auto resolve this one. Damn, it's actually a pretty strong general. Okay. Oh, one of our generals died. Let's see. Diplomatic info. Ottomans and Oman are at war. And, oh, this one's interesting. Russia and China are at war. That's a big one. Construction. And let's keep expanding with Abraham Lincoln. We could hire some mercenaries. We might need them. And let's get some reinforcements in here. We haven't really been recruiting any new units, so, and financially we're well off, so might as well. How much free upkeep could I get? Maybe I could build a few buildings as well. Mining network. Nah, this is cheaper. Let's go with that. And in New York, let's build slums. What else? We finally have enough money, so might as well start investing it. Mines. Oh, Portland doesn't have a port, so we definitely need a trade port. San Francisco, Omaha. I think a railway network would be good in Omaha. And I think we're ready. This is going to be an epic final battle. I think they should be destroyed after this because I'm not seeing any other Confederate units unless they're hiding somewhere in the forests. So I'm going to make a save. It shouldn't be unstable. Usually field battles don't crash. It's almost always siege battles. But, you know, just in case, you never know. So we're facing off against General Alexander. Should be interesting. Alright, it's going to be the terrain looks good, relatively flat, so I prefer it. And let's see. Maybe cannons like this. And then we can put, let me make sure I'm selecting all of them. So we're going to put cannons in the back, generals behind them. Protecting the flanks, and then I'm gonna have a ton of riflemen. That's pretty good. But then there's a chance they could hit that flank. Maybe I could stretch them out even further. Like that. That's good enough. Alright, famous last words. Alright, let's let me double check everything. looks pretty good. I'm gonna select all the cannons so I can. So, main thing to do is target the enemy cannons as soon as possible so they can't do a lot of damage. So let's see, they should have 2 sets of cannons. Where are they? Right here. And what's useful, they're right next to each other. So we're going to take care of this one first, and then the other one. Let's see. Are we hitting them? Nice. 2% of the enemy already down. My riflemen are shooting as well. Are they stuck? Keep targeting them. Nice. Kill the enemy. Kill their president. Nice. Smash through all their cannons. Now let's take care of the other cannons. This should be it. And once they've lost their other set of cannons, it'll be pretty easy finishing them off. Quarter of the enemy already down, 27, 28%, 29%. And once their cannons are all destroyed, we can use the cannons to attack their infantry units as well. 40%. Alright. That was the last of their cannons. Now let's find a juicy infantry target. We could even go for the cavalry. Cavalry might be better. They occupy more space, so I assume the hitbox is bigger. There we go. Bam. Absolutely getting destroyed. 54%. 57. They're running away. Let's go for these guys next. Hitting them hard. This is the last stand of the Confederacy. I mean, I think it has to be. I think it's the last army they have left. We've lost 12%. They've lost almost 2/3. Let's hit these horsemen again. Nice. 75%. Are they running away? And we won. Wow. Let's continue the battle so we can continue shooting down what's left of them. Minimize the number of them left. $79, 79%. Alright, that's good enough. Nice. Excellent ratio. Alright. So we defeated them, but it looks like the president escaped. So because he survived, the faction isn't destroyed yet. But luckily we have another army right next to this fort, and we're just going to auto-resolve. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see if they get destroyed. Come on. They didn't. That is weird. So they must have some like small little army hiding somewhere. But it's probably tiny. I'm just gonna assume that they're basically destroyed. If we look at the stats, if we look at military ranking, see they have like almost nothing left. And this data, it's not updated. It's gonna take. I have to end a turn to see how it looks. It's gonna be even lower. It'll be like totally insignificant. Probably sometimes when you put a unit in these like forested areas, it'll hide them. So that's probably what's going on. Oh well. I'm gonna end a turn. Where's my okay, my naval units? I'm exploring. All right, let's end a turn. Oh yeah, before I forget, I knew I was forgetting something. We're gonna auto-resolve, take this fort. We could send a peace offer to the British because we've kind of crushed them consistently. Let's try that. Ceasefire, no. Yeah, they're being dumb. They're being stubborn. So we're gonna kill these troops as well. And I think now we can end the turn. I'm curious to see. I'm gonna end the video after we see the data for the Confederacy because I want to see how much military power they have left on the chart that calculates it. Because if they have a decent amount, they might have like a whole army. If they have basically nothing, then yeah, look, this is how much it fell in one turn, from this much to that much. It's probably a tiny little army hiding here somewhere. It might even just be it might be including those naval forces that were like right here. Their navy, I don't know where it's at now. And we also need to build up our own navy. Now we can afford it. We can start recruiting some good naval ships. Wooden steam corvette. Why not? Oh wow. We can build some really good ships. 816, 916, 921. It's really good. Let's go for that one. Yeah, that's pretty good. And what about Boston? Yeah, it's good enough. Construction. Let's keep this army moving towards Vancouver. Alright, I think I'm going to end it here. Video went on for quite a while. Like always, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to keep playing this campaign for a while. It's an exciting one. So much land to conquer. So much manifest destiny to fulfill. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.